What's up, guys? I got this. I saw this TikTok, and I thought it was an amazing story. Heartbreaking, and I want to react to it. So let's get started.
Tired of being a stay-at-home mom, so I told her to go to college. And 1 year after she graduated, she got a job. And then her friends started telling her she could do better, and she started to believe it. It's amazing, isn't it? Some of these women don't even realize they're monkey branching, and it's not even their intentions. But once they get to a point where they feel like they're better than you, and they start getting around people who start telling them that she's better than you,
Not just better than you, feel like they can get better than you. Right? They see you as nothing special anymore. Supposedly, the one that they fall in love, you're the one who they fell in love with, and yet their feelings can just switch off easily.
she starts to believe it on her own. She starts seeing herself up here and seeing you down here. And she thinks she's better than you. It doesn't matter how much you did to get her to that point. It doesn't matter that you were watching the kids and allowing her to study and do all these things while also still working full-time yourself. None of that matters. The only thing that matters now is she has this job or this career that she feels like is so much better than yours that she deserves better than you. And with her new friends and her family or whoever telling her, like, does he not have any ambition? How come you're doing all this work to better your life and he's just sitting there not doing anything? He's been working the same dead-end job for the last 20 years. Oh, I don't know, maybe because that same dead-end job has been the stability holding up this entire household for the last couple of decades.
See, that's the thing women don't understand. Yes, average men having jobs that's like maybe nothing special, but those average job has been keeping the stability, right? Where you pay all the bills, you keep a roof over your head, you put food in the table, food on the table, food in the fridge. Those jobs have been doing that. Yeah, you're not having like a six-figure job, yeah, but to this is the thing where it's the crazy sacrifice, right? The stability of having consistent money, not like entrepreneurs, right? Sometimes a lot of that type of path, you might not have nothing. You be struggling, right? On maybe days, weeks, or months where you're barely making by because money's not coming in regularly. I've been there, right? Freelance jobs are like that too, right? You have a project, you're getting paid. When that project's over, you who knows if you're gonna get when are you gonna get the next one? So the instability of certain jobs or certain paths of careers, and people don't understand that, especially women, right? Yes, man is working an average job. It's nothing special, but it's enough to keep the family afloat.
Man, I dealt with all the same garbage. Like, my ex-wife came home one day and started talking all this mumbo jumbo. Man, there's just got to be more to life than just being a wife and a mom. So she had to start all these different things. She tried working from home, she tried this, she tried that, she tried going back to school, and then all of a sudden she decided to jump into this specific career that I hate and I think is the worst idea ever, but she still did it. And what did I do? Oh, I did everything I could to support her. I came home, I watched the kids, I took the kids away from her so she could stay and study and get her rest and do all the things she needed to do to finish her courses and everything that she had for the...
You know, people like to ignore the sacrifices that partners make. People like to ignore the contributions that partners make. Of course, you will definitely see the bad parts more, right? They stand out more. So those are the things that you will remember. The good things is like whatever, they're good. I don't need to remember. Why would I remember them? But I'm gonna keep in my memory banks the bad times. So look, and that's the thing. When you focus on purely all the negative, well, that's all you see, and then you don't see how that person actually positively, right, contributed to your life. And this is how a lot of divorces happen, where the woman only sees the negative sides, and then that outweighs anything that was positive. So now all she sees is just negative. So what does it do? Leads to divorce.
This new career. I did all the housework, I did all the cleaning, all while still working myself. And how did I get repaid? I got repaid by being cheated on with a guy she met while she was training for this new job. With a guy that she would eventually start working with, and then eventually move in with. All because her parents used to tell her, is he ever going to do anything different? Like, he doesn't even have a normal job. He doesn't even work normal hours. Yeah, my job allows me to do whatever I want, and it's my own business. So why do I need to work a 9 to 5 for your approval? Like, that makes no sense. But they were factory workers and everything else, so, you know, they had to, they thought that was the way to go. If you didn't have a normal 9 to 5, you weren't working a real job. Yeah, shame on me for being able to figure out how to make a living doing things outside of working some sweatshop. Shame on me for getting into something that has the capability of exponential growth. But they do this, man. They go, they get this new career, and then all they do is just put themselves into super debt, buy a new car, get into a place that they can't afford, you know, all this garbage. And then, of course, you know, it's your fault. You know, you're the bad guy. She's broke because of you. Man, I could freaking go on and on about this all day, but I feel your pain, man.
And that's the thing, right? We as men, at least some men, right? Because I have plenty of men on my content just bagging on me, saying that you don't know what you're talking about, or because, right? This is the thing, right? We're men. We know the pain. I know that pain. I understand that pain. Okay? I understand of trying to do your best, and then it's still not enough. Right? Trying to contribute as much as you can to a family, and it's still not enough. That there's only failure, right? And that you try so hard for the person you love, and all they see is just your failures, or all they see is that you don't try enough. That you're not doing anything, even though if you're trying so hard, still not enough. So if it's not enough, it means that you're not doing nothing. I understand the pain of men. I don't care what skin tone you have. I understand that pain. Because I've been there, and I know other men have been there. Because this story I can sympathize with. I can understand. I can be in certain situations that are similar to it. Here's a white man that you know what? I understand his pain. Because, like I said, I've been in similar situations. I hear a black man talk, and I understand his pain too. Because I've been in similar situations. I understand the pain. This is the thing, right? It's not about a black man and a black woman, or a white man and a white woman. It's about a man and a woman. The issues that we have, we understand because we're going through it, right? If this was a black man talking, would that shock you? No, it wouldn't. Because look at this, right? Let's try this another video.
Go on, we'll tear that little luggage just like we had on this little honeymoon 2 days ago, right? You want to cheat? You want to do all that? Miss Fine, right? You this, right? You that. Go on, take a little Larry, you leave. Bye. I'm not hearing none of it. I'm not hearing none of it. I'm not hearing none of it.
Too much. Let me tell you
You
something.
were my wife. You were my wife.
Agreement.
What agreement? My wife.
I do what I want to do.
My
you
wife.
do what you want
My
to do.
wife. Yeah, do what you want to do. Stroll out. Bye. I'm done.
Then why even get married with a person? This is the thing, right? It don't matter what skin tone you have. You still take basically the same vows, right? If you don't want to be committed to the person, why even get married? Just like the other one, right? If you don't go through the struggles of life, right? Through the bad times, good times, through any changes, why even get married? And this is the thing I'm talking about. It don't matter the skin tone.
I'm done. I'm done. I don't need it. I don't need. Don't care. Go. Take a little leave. Get out my house. Don't show up. Don't you show back up here. Don't you show back up here. Ever. Don't show up back in your life. Don't leave. Get off my steps, yo. Get off my steps, yo. These are my steps. This is my house. This is my house. This is my house. You ain't nothing. Bye. Leave. Go and take yourself. Go and be homeless. Bye. See you, little Larry. Yeah, go. Leave. 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 Don't even worry about it. You didn't want their vacation. You didn't want nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm going to have somebody. Go and go carry that little luggage just like we had with you. Yeah. 2 days ago, you forgot about that? You forgot about that? You wanted this for like a whole month, right? We've been planning this for years. You look to me in two days.
Saying the other man took her on better vacations. This is the thing where it's like the monkey branching, right? When you think you find another better man, you're going to leave the man that you said you want to commit to. Now you want to leave that man for another man that you deem as better.
2 days. You're going to take 10 years for 2 days? Bro, get out. Leave. Get out my driveway, yo. Get out my driveway, yo. I don't care. Better believe two can play that game. Two can play that game. Leave. Why are you still here? Why are you still here? Roll out, yo. Leave, yo. I don't even care about you no more. Bye. Take your little stroller. Take your little stroller. Go. Take your little stroller. Go. And I hope that they see exactly the type of person that you are. I want them to know exactly who it is, yo. Yeah. It ain't nothing. Yeah. Look at it. Go on. Bye. Yeah, you think I'm really worried, right? What about this honeymoon, huh? That we're supposed to have. You can't even appreciate the factor of me caring for you and giving you really what you wanted. The honeymoon, this, that, and the third. 2 days later, then you want to cheat on me and do all that, right? Real good stand-up guy, right? Right? Yeah, I'm done. You see where your luggage is? Yeah, with you. Yeah. 2 days ago, you forgot luggage is. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. Bye. Leave. Say it. What?
I was done when I did the
I bet.
that I did.
Don't even waste my time. Everything that I've done for you, everything that I've done for you, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I don't care. I'm filing for that paperwork.
You're done already, and yet you still went along with it until he found out. You still along with the marriage, the honeymoon, and all this shit until he finds out. Just like the other man was talking, right? He supported her through all these things. I bet you she was also done with him emotionally well before she cheated on him. Well before she left him. This is the thing, right? This is the thing that I don't say this is not, of course, not all women, right? I'm not saying all women, but I personally believe, right? It's a majority of women. And let's say, when I say majority, hell, it could be 51%, you know, when the other one is like 49%. It may not be such a huge gap, but it doesn't change the fact that it still doesn't change my thought that it is the majority. Because you think about this. Again, divorce is about 50%. Okay? And women are the ones who either initiate divorce, or I personally believe they are the reasoning for that divorce. You know, like shit like this right here. I don't know what man, right? Don't matter your skin tone, cannot understand this man's feelings, cannot sympathize for his feeling, and maybe can also relate to his feelings because you may have been there. This shit may happen to you. Why do you have to be black or of any ethnicity to understand the hardship, the struggle this man is going through? That's why I said I support black men. I support Asian men, white men, all men. I talk about men, right? I mean, I show examples of women, but you know, that's just how it is, right? I get more examples of black women, but it don't change the fact that I'm talking, right? I'm supporting the black men, the struggle that they're going through, and the struggle they're going through with whatever type of women. And again, here's a black woman cheating. Does it mean that a white woman wouldn't cheat? Does it mean the white woman wouldn't do the same thing, like cheat on right after their honeymoon? No. So really, I'm using examples that, you know what, we can all relate to. We can all, well, a good deal of men can relate to, can understand, can sympathize to. Because this is unbelievable. That you can do this to someone that you supposedly love enough to, that you supposedly love enough that you wanted to get married to. And then you so callously say all this shit.
Now, don't even worry about it. I don't even want you. I don't even care about it. It wasn't even that good. Don't even worry about it. Honey, yeah, don't even worry about it. Girl, woman, don't play with me. Get your luggage and continue to move. Continue to move. This is my property. Bye. Bye. Leave. Yeah. Bye. I hope everyone watches and everyone sees exactly the type of person that you are. You think I'm messed up about this? I'm wasting all this money on you. You don't even deserve that honeymoon. You never deserved it. You never deserved a dime. Bye. Pack up and leave, yo. Pack up and leave. You're leaving? You're leaving? What else you have to say? Yeah? That, what? What? Oh, okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh, on that? Baby, I got a whole house. You act like I'm worried about that. You act like I'm worried about that. You act, what little house? Bet. Like that little vacation that we just came from? Absolutely. Don't even worry about it. Don't play with me if you want to. Bye. Go on, stop making scene. I got neighbors. Leave. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. Luggages. Yeah, I'm done.
That's what it's like. It's just disgusting. Utterly disgusting. Here's something that this guy talked about, and I liked what he said.
These comments right here are exactly why the women are freaking out so much. Because now there's more and more men actually standing up to what truly goes on in the modern household nowadays than what they're trying to tell people goes on. Put a room of 1,000 guys in there who've been separated, divorced, broken up with, whatever, who have kids, and see how many of those 1,000 match this story. I bet you it's over 900. Now, that's just me assuming, but the amount of stories that I've heard... Now, I know you're going to ask, well, how many people could you possibly...
And I don't know if you could read the story, right? A stay-at-home mom wants a divorce because I never helped. Okay? I averaged 14-hour days, 6 days a week. I still did the laundry, food prep, pick up toys, dishes, trash, and watch the baby for 3 hours while she cooked. So contributing, right? Doing the best he can. Contributing to, his family, his marriage, his children.
We talked to. Well, on my old account that had almost 100,000 followers, you know how many daily messages I would get with people telling me their story? That video that I posted, that was the life of a man in way too many cases. You know how many messages I got from that video alone? That got 4 million views, and people messaging and commenting saying, holy cow, it's like you lived my life. It's like you had a camera in my house. Thousands and thousands and thousands. That video had tens of thousands of comments, mostly from men saying, wow, you just replayed my life in front of me. But these women want to act like the guy does nothing. And just like the scenario, the skit I put together the other day, where the woman's asking the man to do the laundry, to do the dishes, and every single task she asks him to do, she says he's not doing it right and just go away. Then the next day...
That's the thing, right? That people don't understand. This is the thing, right? A lot of men, and this is my personal opinion, a lot of men take care of themselves, right? So they cook, they clean, they do whatever for themselves, right? I live in my home. I make my food myself. I clean the house how I clean it, right? How I do it. I do it my way, okay? So now, we are with a partner. We're married, all this stuff. And they ask us to clean, ask us to do dishes, ask us whatever. Okay, we'll do it. And then complain of how we do it. Because you got to think, everyone's different. So they do, it's like, okay, Does it still lead to the same end result? It does. And yet they complain that how it's being done. Not thinking about, okay, it's the results that matter. But, you know, women think like that. Women think differently. So when you chastise a man, a full grown man, talking down to him, disrespecting him like he's a child, how's a man supposed to feel? How's a man supposed to react to that disrespect? To that, you know, being talked down to? He will eventually not care. He's like, fine, whatever. Why would I do it then? When you are chastising me for everything I do. And then, like you said, women would now complain that you don't do nothing. Do I do nothing, or everything I do, you complain about? That's the thing, right? I personally believe most men, most relationships, men contribute pretty equally. Okay, maybe even more, because add into, you know, the support, add on the potential protection. So I believe men contribute quite a good amount. And yet, in a woman's eyes, it's barely nothing. It's the bare minimum. This is the thing that all men, or a lot of men, can understand and sympathize with and know that feeling.
He complains that he does nothing, and then you have women coming on, well, if you would just do it right. Really? It's mind-blowing, and these women are just, they're losing their mind. They're blowing a gasket because men are starting to stand up to all this bullshit. These comments right here are...
And this is the thing, right? Why I like to be a part of this right now, right? This whole, all of like men supporting other men, right? Talking about other men's issues and bringing the struggles that men face to light. Like I said, how I've heard the first video showing, you know, his story, or the story of the men in his comment sections, or the other video showing that man's struggle. That's the point. Help pushing these stories to light, because we always get it, right? For years, decades, whatever, we always hear the struggles that women face, and I don't discredit it. Of course, women go through shit. I don't discredit that women go through crap as well, but you don't hear the stories of men. You don't perceive that men even go through struggles. And that's the power that social media has nowadays, where we can contribute our voices, right, to society. At least what I'm thinking about. So, you know, that's the importance I see. But I don't know. I'm no one big, but I like to give my opinion. So I'm giving my opinion, and you know, I like to support men in general however I can, and this is how I feel like I can support other men, right? But I don't know. What do you guys think? That's it. Later, guys.